Christmas around the corner, a lot of people are going to be getting into PC gaming. I did so about a month ago, and I'm going to share my perspective on the topic, why the pros and cons of switching to PC from console. I'm going to be dividing this video into different sections so that way it's easier to comprehend. First thing I'm going to talk about is the benefits of making a change to PC, or even starting on PC. My whole life I've played on console mainly because of the relatively easy to understand interface and its compatibility with any game that comes to it. But that always came at a cost of losing 30 frames per second and a decrease in graphical quality. The main reason I got into PC gaming was because of a friend, but also because of the major benefits that come with it. For starters, the change between 30 FPS and 60 FPS is a major performance difference. Everything runs much smoother at 60 FPS compared to the only 30 FPS that console can achieve. The difference is really noticeable in Destiny. On console and PC, if you search it up, you can definitely tell the difference in 30 and 60. Next up, we have the benefits of being able to play and use a keyboard and mouse. I know that some games like Cuphead are just played better with a controller, which, by the way, you can connect a controller to your PC if you need to, with a micro USB cable for Xbox One controllers. Not sure about the PlayStation controllers. Generally, a keyboard and mouse is superior when it comes down to it, especially in first-person shooters. Unless you're sniping. It's a little weird to snipe on COD with a mouse, but regardless, keyboard and mouse is much more reliable. The extra control that you have over your movements with a keyboard and mouse is unbelievably helpful. Not only having to rely on your thumbs to aim and move, you have much more potential to take your skill the extra step further. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the compatibility. There's a con side to this though, but I'll be getting to that soon. PC can run games in a much better graphical setting than console. Being able to run games in 4K, 1080p for me, and the aforementioned 60 FPS makes your gaming experience much more enjoyable. Games like Ark that are just beautiful on PC and eyesores on console are much more fun to play when you can squeeze the most performance possible out of it while playing it on PC. Finally, I'm going to be talking about the overall prices of PC and console. Playing console in the long run will generally be more expensive than coughing up a bit extra to get an at least decent PC. Paying for things like Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus will end up costing you a bit. Even including the free games that you get with the memberships, the games that they give out for free usually aren't even that good. Sometimes you may get lucky, like when Halo Reach was out for free, but that doesn't happen often enough to make it worth it. Especially when you factor in the cost for most games in general. Buying games for console costs considerably more when compared to buying them on Steam. The reason Steam costs less is because of the crazy amount of sales that they have for their games. The Steam Summer Sale being one of the main ones that happens at around the ending point of summer. PC has many more benefits to offer than just this, like the personalization, the versatility, the interactions, and more things like that, but I figured that the stuff I talked about would be more helpful to know to people just getting into PC gaming. Now I'm going to be giving a list of the cons that comes with having a PC. First thing I'm going to talk about is the viruses and malware. While there are viruses and malware softwares that you can use to protect your computer, you still need to be careful of what you install and trust. Doing some research on something you want to install is important if you want to lower the risk of getting malware and some other virus. In general though, you should be okay if you use your common sense. Next up is the cost of getting a PC. A gaming computer is a bit expensive, especially if you plan to get the one pre-built like I did. Getting a decent gaming computer will cost you a good bit, and the keyword there is decent. There isn't a point in moving to PC gaming if you aren't willing to spend a little extra money. Your main goal is to outperform your console because having to deal with the process of having a computer isn't worth it if your console works just as well as your PC. It ends up being that your console is just more reliable than your PC, and when you're getting a PC, you want your PC to be better than your console, obviously. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the compatibility that I mentioned earlier. Like I said, there are cons that come with the pros. If your PC isn't good enough, PC gaming can be just as frustrating as it can be fun. Games like PUBG are super taxing on your computer, and you want to make sure that your computer can handle it before you buy it. This is a benefit of being on console because of the fact that you never really have to worry about performance issues as much as you just have to settle for the mediocre performance that it gives you. Like the pros, there are obviously more cons to PC gaming than I talked about, and even then, the ones that I talked about, I could go way into more detail on. I'd say though, that when you look at the pros and cons, the pros outweigh the cons by a lot. Especially considering that most of the problems with your computer are self-avoidable and self-fixable. If that's a word, then yeah, self-fixable. Next thing I'm going to talk about is something that's been debated many times over, whether or not you should build or pre-build your own PC. Now it is indisputable that building your own PC is generally the better option. Knowing how your PC works and how to fix any problems that happen is important if anything does spring up, especially because building it yourself costs a lot less money and you just get that experience of building your own computer. But when it comes down to it, a lot of people don't care about that stuff. They care about it being easier for them and just being able to plug it in and play like I did. Because we don't want to risk breaking something like our CPU when you press down the rod. I know I sound really stupid right now, but I know what I'm talking about. You just don't want to risk any breaking. PC components do cost a lot, so you just don't want to risk it. It's not fun to break something, I'd be willing to bet. I know some people disagree and think that building a computer is like a motor function, but no, it really isn't. Knowing how to build your computer is like riding a bike. You get better and more familiar with it once you do it more. I have a pre-built computer from iBuyPower, a brand that I know some YouTubers use and that professional gamers use too, which influenced my decision to choose them over something like CyberPower. I don't think that having a pre-built computer is a sin. I think it's expensive instead, more than being silly. So go for whatever you'd like to do. It's not like anybody will know that you have a pre-built or self-built PC anyways unless they see your computer or you scream to the world like I did a little bit ago that you have a pre-built computer. Finally, I'm going to give my overarching opinion on PC gaming so that you guys can make your decision on what you want this Christmas. Starting with the pros and cons, I'd say that the pros outweigh the cons definitely. The cons shouldn't scare you away from your PC. Pre-built computers definitely don't make you perform any worse than a self-built computer does, nor should it be shameful to buy one. If you guys do want a suggestion of what a brand is to get a computer from, I'd 100% recommend iBuyPower. So far, this computer has been amazing, with no problems other than the loud fan, which I really could care less about because I have my headset on all the time anyways. And no, this is not a sponsored video. If you did think it was a sponsored video, why would iBuyPower partner with me? I have 25 subscribers? I could not be happier with the switch from console to PC. The freedom that having a PC gives you is unbelievable. The change in quality is insanely noticeable, and the performance is outstanding. PC gaming isn't as daunting as it seems when you're talking about playing the games, that is. Obviously, building a PC is a little more challenging. Getting used to the keyboard and mouse is incredibly easy, it just takes a few days. Having the power of the internet at your fingertips is amazing too. Being able to use programs like Photoshop, Vegas, OBS, and others is awesome. All in all, going to PC gaming is something I'd highly recommend. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to come back again. I did enjoy making this video. I feel like I'm going to help somebody with this video and so they can make a good guess on what to get for Christmas, if they want a console or if they want a PC. If you guys do want a remake of this video, you could leave some comments down in the comments section telling me what I could do better and what I could try to do next time to make this video a little more informative. This is my first time doing a video like this, so I forgive me if it's not that good. I'm just I want to help somebody because I remember trying to get this computer. I got really lucky that I found such a good computer, but I know some people have a little bit more trouble than maybe I would. So I wanted to make this to help those people. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to come back again. I do have a new Discord server, so if you guys would like to go there, make sure to do that. Link is in the description. I will be able to talk to you guys there. I'm on my Discord a good bit. I don't know, every other week I'll be on my Discord. I'll be able to talk to you guys there. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, come back again, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.